All right, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be a reading or a reading for June the 6th, 2025. I hope everybody is well. So I was just scrolling through YouTube and I seen a news broadcast, I believe somewhere up in the Washington area, um, where there is a manhunt for a particular person who used to be allegedly, I guess, former military or police, and allegedly is accused um, of unaliving three of his daughters. So this is currently going on. Um, but I believe they said that this happened around May 30th. Okay, so a couple of days ago. I believe I did see the beginning of this manhunt because I seen something like they was looking in the woods or something like that for this person. Um, but at the time, or I don't know, allegedly, if they knew that the three children, and I believe their ages is 9, 8, and 5, or 9, 5, and another age. So I'm feeling very disturbed right now, so I wanted to see on what information I could pull um, on this or the location of this person. Y'all know I have done readings before regarding this. I did little Gabby Petito. Um, you can look in my playlist and find that. I also did something on Cardi B and also Bryant Kobe. So I really don't know because this is impromptu. I really was just gonna come on and do your reading. I haven't even had a chance to look back around the readings around the May 30th time to see if any information is there already. Okay. Um, all right. So all of this is alleged. I do not know the frame of thinking or mind of this person that is allegedly accused of doing this. I'm not affiliated. I don't know this person or whatever. I'm not on this person's side. I'm the only side I'm on is for the three children. Mm. All right. Let me see. We got invoke. I'm going to be using several cards because I don't know really what cards I need to use to get what information I'm really looking for. So this person has been reaching out, asking for help from different people. Now, everything that I say now most likely will come out later on. And you can always come back to this reading and compare what I'm saying now after the fact. Because I already feel that, yeah, that he hasn't been getting any support. hmm You know how you do something for somebody or whatever, and then you go back, for some people, you go back and then say, I helped you or did this or lent you money or something like that. Um, I had your back at a certain time or whatever. Can you help me out? As invoking, which is like to call in. So I feel that this person has been trying to or will be trying to connect with people from their past. Can also be from long ago. okay, that may not know anything about what's going on with them recently, such as some people from high school or college or an old place that they used to live as a neighborhood or a old city, town, or country or something like that. But this person has been, and also I'm getting off of this card, they are acting like a beggar or a homeless person. Okay. This person will pop up and out every now and then in some type of way and act like a homeless person or a beggar. Nobody really knows them. Can also be their face in a different town or city, um, like a homeless person. You know, people you may see with signs on the side of the street or at the corner or at a gas station real quick just to see what type of money they can come up on, to either make phone calls or either to buy food. Because they're not getting any support from close family and friends. These are people that this person do not know, strangers. See there? Ask. Asking around. This person is not calling upon divine per se. They're calling on or asking for help or blessings monetarily, um, through the divine of others to give. hmm There is going to be some type of somebody's going to pick up on a spiritual clue. May not, I may not be the only person, but somebody's going to pick up on a spiritual clue on a way to find this person. Let's just say high priestess energy or their intuition. You see what I mean? Gratitude and watching. Support will not leave the top of the deck here in reverse. Wherever this person is or the whereabouts where they go, leave, go to another place, go and leave, they're this person is trailing back in some type of way to watch and see if that same area is being kind of like bombarded with police or any type of activity. Mm. This person is really begging for help, and I believe it's in an area where nobody knows their face particularly, and they're just sitting there watching. This person is sitting back watching. Okay. So this can also be from a higher standpoint, like high up. I don't know, maybe in the top of a building, a roof, a tree. Let me get one more from this deck. This person keeps shaping and shifting. Um, their whereabouts. I believe they have also have changed clothes. So in the police information up under the YouTube uh, news conference. It says light colored shirt and dark shorts. This person has changed clothes. They keep changing clothes in some type of, well, whenever this person is found, they won't have on that. So whenever you do see the news broadcast and maybe the cameras is on this person and they got them in handcuffs or whatever, or this person also may unalive themselves, they're not going to have on a light colored shirt and dark shorts. Like I just said, this person is shaping, shifting in and out of whatever area where they're at. But they know they can't get too comfortable. It's like they'll make themselves comfortable um, to a certain extent, and then they'll get up and move. I don't like that this childhood innocent card is in reverse because we are talking about the children, so that explains. This person is not innocent. Mm-mm. But I'm still going to say allegedly until proven guilty. Um, this person kept shaping, shifting out of character or out of their mindset. Acting one way, then acting another. I also see this don't make it too much more nurturing or um, helpful. But this person laid these children down very comfortably wherever they're at, trying to make them seem at peace or at rest. Even spent time with them after the unaliving. In a sick way, trying to make themselves feel comfortable for what they did. Hmm. A wolf. I don't know the birthday of this particular person, but that's my Taurus card. And I do Vedic Sidereal on my channel. So Taurus would be May 15th through June the 15th. Okay. Now Tropical Western is different, but that is Taurus season for me. Okay. This person also is going or near some type of water, bank, river, in a field of trees, by some type of lake or stream, in and out to or some type of mountain top high. Um, come down from the trees and or hill or high mountain or a high hilltop. Come down through the trees to retrieve water or some type of food or something like that. It could be small fish or something. Um, Snails. I don't know. Military know how to eat of the land. Okay. But this person, yeah, instinct. This person is following their military or police training, instinct. This person is alone right now, so I don't know allegedly where are the daughters. But you know, wolves, they travel in pack. But this person is a loner, always have been, very comfortable with being a loner. This also, whatever is going on with this person recently, have just broke through, a breakthrough, broke out, started shaping, shifting into this particular action, mindset, way of thinking, thoughts. Very clouded judgment, mind of judgment here. But this is where you're going to find this person. Somewhere near a stream, a lake, a riverbank. If you can catch them along or the tracks, okay, following. But they're this person probably is also covering their footprints or foot tracks, um, coming from the riverbank, a stream, a lake, near some set of woods or something like this. Mm. But like I said, watching from high up, whether it's high up, perched in some trees, or a very high hill mountaintop. And it's just that the military, besides not military, but police or whatever, even if they're using a helicopter or something like that right now, this is still a lot of territory to cover wherever this person is. I don't know um, if this is going to be the Appalachian Mountains or whatever mountains or very heavy wooded area is up there. I think they said near Washington. But they're very comfortable too, for now. Okay, for now. Being in these woods, the atmosphere has not gotten very worse, where it's not too uncomfortable, even for military to be able to sustain themselves. But for right now, they're making do. Now, some of this information could be repeated, like I said, on how they find this person, where they found it, where they find this person's gear, if they have any type of little gear, or makeshift um, way that they were living, whatever's left over, like making shed or some type of shelter out of trees and limbs and leaves and things like this. So this person is blending in with the forest here. And only every now and then do they breach out. Okay? Do they breach out? Mm-hmm. Mm. Now, this person is going to be very territorial, especially like I said, um, as of tomorrow, with Mars moving into Leo, fifth house. Mm-hmm. Vedic Sidereal. Like I said, some type of makeshift shelter or making ends meet to whatever that they can find, or how to utilize the forest, nature, okay, to sustain their living. Allegedly, this also could have been a sacrifice with the black and white here. This person is going to get caught because sooner or later they're going to become very lazy. They're still very energetically active right now and moving around and moving about. But sooner or later, the next 9 hours, 9 days, this person is going to get very much more lazy and too comfortable. And this is how they're going to get caught. Okay. So they're going to not be able to find as much food. They're going to become lazy about having to hunt fish, catch whatever. Okay. Eating of worms, bugs. Military learn how to do those type of things when you are uh, in some type of terrain and having to survive, right? So the abundance is always the abundance of nature is there, but this person is gonna get lazy, too tired to continue to hunt or find food. See there, the burden. It's gonna become a burden to them because of what you did allegedly, and now that you're on the run, a manhunt. You have to keep this up as long as you. Um, I'm picking up some of the same energy as that guy that was dating Gabby Petito, and I said the same thing that they was gonna find him in a swamp area, and I did a reading before they even knew that he was in the woods. Go look at the date and time that I did that video and do your research and look at the date and time that they figured out that he didn't come back from the Everglades. I'm getting that same type of energy. This person was starting to feel burdened, allegedly, for whatever reason, and lazy to either keep taking care of this estranged family and or children. I know that there was a child's mother or ex-wife, however, that they were in a relationship. But this person didn't want to share anymore. So I don't know if this was about money, child support, land, abundance, lump sum of money. They were feeling burdened about having to carry or to take care of all that. And trying to figure out different ways, creativity to sustain. Uh, Now, allegedly, I don't know if all three of these little girls were his. I don't know all that information. See there? Participation in reverse. Like I just said, not wanting to participate as a father energy, caretaker, nurturer. That's probably why nurturer was at the top of the deck there. Loving, caring, taking care of them, sharing custody, taking turns to participate, watching the children, what real fathers do. hmm So I don't know. Information may come out later on, or by the mother, from the mother, or family and friends about started getting lazy about, you know, maybe at one time finding different creative ways to make money, keep money coming in. If this person was or is ex-military and or police allegedly, then they should have some type of retirement fund or income coming in as being a veteran or whatever the case may be. Okay. um But finding different ways, creativity, to either be in these children's life and be a participant as a parent, co-parent, or finding different creative ways to not participate. Because I told you this person is a loner. They act like a loner. They want it to be alone. Mm-hmm. Rewind it. What did I say? Not only that this person was alone, a loner, but wanting to be alone. But remember I said about the breach, the whale here, and the shape shifting. I said this person lately has started shape and shifting into this type of mind thinking, mindset. Schizophrenia. Feeling on the edge. Is on the edge. Now, this is allegedly, I do not know this person's medical file. I'm just reading the cards that comes out on my table. So this also could be why this person speeds up, then slows down. Speeds up, then slows down. Feeling very much on the edge. Now, this, see there? This is one of the same cards I used on that guy, that boy, that was Gabby Petito's fiance boyfriend. And it came out. And this is why I said in that reading that he would be located in a swampy area by looking at this tortoise. Mm-hmm. Right now, this person is having a outbreak, a mental breakdown. The laziness started, could have been 9 hours, 9 days, 9 weeks, like 2 months before this episode allegedly about these daughters getting unalived. This person started showing signs. Um, they wasn't communicating. They stopped sharing. They stopped talking. Everything seemed like a burden. Maybe this person allegedly was saying that they didn't want to be a burden to anybody anymore. Maybe also was saying, hey, I don't want to participate or in some type of activity, or I don't want to see the children or take the children right now, because they felt themselves going into this breakdown, the breach. They felt it coming on. Maybe it never went away at all, but it was very intense. Remember in my readings, I always tell you to pay attention to like where Mars and Saturn and things like that. We just had Saturn to go into Pisces to stay for 2.5 years. I don't know this person's birthday. Okay, their sign could really tell me everything. The only thing I see so far is a um, Taurus energy here. Libra again. Um, but by Mars, being in fourth house of Cancer, it leaves tomorrow and moves into Leo. Tropical Western will say a different zodiac sign. Okay, but you have a Mars energetic soldier type of energy in a water house. Okay, so there's like a fast moving energy, steady trying to be drowned out or put out. Like if you have a fire, you want to throw water on it. Well, you're supposed to do like baking soda or something. But you get the point, okay? Something kept igniting this. Or, like I said, I don't know, the opposition of the planets that has moved um, recently, which is K2 and Rahu. And I told you it's going to bring a lot of disturbances in a lot of people's lives and areas in people's lives. So right now, allegedly, their schizophrenia has sped up. Let me get one more. I'm going to get to the tarot here. See there? What I tell you? Vesta, no, I know what I'm talking about. Isolation. Water. You see the tears there on an ice man? Mm. A frozen piece of ice. The feelings and emotions are froze. Not knowing how to ask for help, to ask and invoke. No longer knowing who to connect to or how to connect with people. People may, or somebody here may also was not showing gratitude for what the person was trying to do, trying to be there or be a part. Um, but it's the schizophrenia here. I don't know if there's PTSD with this person being military, ex-police. I don't know. Could be also family inherited stress, whatever the case may be. But this person is, and it's not an excuse, but they do have this mental disorder, disease, and it looks like this person has had this for a while, and trying to deal and live with it has been a burden. Maybe the family already know that, but maybe that information has not came out. Let me check something here. The only information I see so far is that this person is still in the woods near some river. And if you're talking about the Appalachian Mountains, and that's the only mountains that I know that stretches from like down here in Georgia, all the way up through like North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee. I don't know, but it may be another part of the woods or something like that. Because they already said that they was looking for him in the woods around that first part. I mean, the end of May. Could also be a Cancer. Like I said, where Mars is leaving Cancer, going into Leo. hmm their feelings right now is to stay isolated, to be isolated, have been feeling isolated. And their attitudes about the past, or attitude about the past, or whatever went on in their past, from maybe childhood, that card here in reverse, up into their adulthood now, um, has led into what's going on now. The results from the history. So this person does have a history of either not taking care of their obligations and see them more as a burden, being more lazy or became lazy, or suffered maybe from PTSD or something. I don't know how long this person was in the military or whatever, but they said he had military training and or police. Not quite sure. But this person does have intuitive sense though. And this person is relying on their intuition to help them while they're on this escapism. Anxiety and trouble. Like I said, escapism, trouble. And this is the South Node. So this is K2. That is in Leo, where Mars is about to go. So This person feel that now is not the time to reveal their self. But like I say, this person is going to get lazy. It's going to be something dealing about food or a burden. I don't know their body type. I think that they said he was like 5'8", 120 pounds or something like that. But you see this person on the back of this person's back. I believe that this person is whatever that they do have or is trying to keep up with them, um, like a backpack or carrying limbs or tree stumps or whatever. Okay, it's gonna be a burden for this person to keep climbing these mountains, and they're gonna get tired and lazy. hmm They also are still trying to remember um, their military training on what to do, how to catch food, how to survive. So they are thinking about reconsidering turning their self in, but they feel now is not the time to. And this is K2. Remember, K2 is our past life, it's our spirituality, topsy turvy. 10. Next 10 hours, 10 days. It's not going to, well, it can be 10 weeks, but I don't think it's going to be 10 months. I'm getting the number 10, but also can be 1 day, 1 hour, 1 week, or one more month. This person's not going to be able to survive, to walk these trails and paths, to climb these mountain tops, because I feel that they're watching from high up. Okay, anybody should know you have a better chance to view your predator from high above, right? A eagle's eye view. hmm Now I got the number 10 though. What's at the bottom of the deck? Jupiter, a father. Now their actions to me, in my personal opinion, does not reflect a very positive um, role model as a father. But that is Jupiter in third house of Gemini right now. So unfortunately, Jupiter, where it's at, is keeping this person at bay. You know, Jupiter is supposed to be where it's supposed to be. It's just that this person wasn't supposed to do allegedly what they did. But because of Jupiter being in third house of Gemini, this is unfortunately giving this person an advantage. hmm Unfortunately, is giving this person's blessings not to be found right now, and the granting of some type of good fortune for them to be able to sustain themselves, unfortunately. I don't want to look at the bottom of these before I put the tarot down. Like I say, I'm just using these cards, but it's giving me enough information. Um, I don't know where this area is, but I see a crab shell here. Um, I don't think this with the whale. This person, I don't think is on the beach or close by a beach. I'm not quite sure. But at one point of time, or is right now, they are by some type of trail, river, or lake because of that tortoise. So, and I know that is more toward rivers and lakes and streams more than the ocean. Okay, so yeah, this person is going to get very much more burden. They're not going to be able to. I don't know how old this person is, but they're not going to be able to sustain. It'll be different if this person is 18 or something, but you know, they will have more vigor, be able to climb higher, um, do different things. But this person may be a little bit older and they don't have the same strength. It didn't give the age of the person. Okay. Moving on in reverse. Like I said, this person is stuck, isolation. Like I said, in some type of shelter, makeshift shelter, abandoned building, high up, a rooftop. This person also have considered about allegedly jumping off a roof. This person is also walking around with some type of staff, some type of long walking stick or tree limb. See, this is what I was saying about this Cancer energy. Memories of love. The childhood innocent card is also like a Six of Cups. And this also, like I say, is this person is being very intuitive right now with their feelings, emotions, and remembering, okay, probably their this particular person's time as being a father to these girls, a husband, or was a husband. I'm not quite sure if they were married. But this person is reminiscing, is remembering. This person may have a Cancer moon. And this person is stuck, reminiscing and thinking about memories. Probably these little girls' birthdays when they were born, Father's Day, which is not too far away. And again, with the hand inside the river here, you see the stones at the bottom? You see what I'm saying? Gathering or getting water out of the stream with their hands. Now, I doubt this person has any tea lights or candles or anything with them, but it's the cupping of the water out of the river or the stream. But this person is feeling very nostalgic. This is K2 making this person feel this way. Out of balance. Now I also have Libra. Yeah, because, you know, this whole thing, um, it's not only about balance, it's about harmony. This person is in no harmony with their self and definitely not with family or friends or these girls' mother anymore. Okay? Like I said, balance in reverse with the schizophrenia card. So right now, all this person can do is, what time is it? Is to be nostalgic on memories. Okay? Because the schizophrenia or the mental, see there, what I tell you. Y'all gonna stop sleeping on me. This is like the Tower. Disruption. Disgruntled. A disruption. A episode. Disassociated. This person became disassociated, and I'm not making excuses. I just see it here. This person became disassociated with actually being these children's father to allegedly what he did to unalive these three girls. And you're talking about a 5 year old, a 9 year old, and I believe a 8 or 7 year old. And now have the nerve, allegedly, to be nostalgic about good memories. This person is having a tower moment. Temperance is not going to save you in this, sir. Again, with the partnership and alliance, this person is hoping that sooner or later that they will have somebody that they can actually call on to probably help to turn themselves in. Um, that somebody will have enough patience with them that they can invoke and ask, if I come to you, will you help me to turn myself in? Um, Dealing with people with military, their brotherhood, sisterhood is very strong in their mind and also can be literally. Okay, so once they have an alliance or some type of partnership, I feel that this person is going to reach out to a military person from the past to receive help and to also turn themselves in. I want to get one more, but that is the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Um, Collaboration, working, working on something. It seems like this person is trying to work on their patience enough to be found. It's like while they're feeling tired and lazy, they're requiring or trying to get patient with their own self to calm their self down. Because they had a tower moment, and during that tower moment is when probably allegedly that this incident happened. And it's like they're having another tower moment by the realization of the memories of love, of realizing with Jupiter energy here of what they did, allegedly. But this person is somehow with this schizophrenia or mental disease here is thinking that if they have enough patience about themselves, or put themselves in some type of frame mind of thinking, that this can be worked out, worked on. I don't know, but what I do see here also, though, everybody, is that the Three of Pentacles is a collaboration. And I hope that this was not a collaboration with somebody. Because that's definitely what a partnership, Three of Pentacles is. Yeah, not choosing wisely. More water. You see that? The different hands going in different directions. And then you also got this deck extending out to the water. And you got a person, you can't really see it, but that is a person sitting in with their feet crossed, legs crossed, looking out upon the water about which way or what do I do. Now, choose wisely. But this is in reverse. So, of course, this path or what they did allegedly did not choose wisely. But they also didn't choose wisely by partnering up or collaborating with somebody doing this. Now, I do have an Empress over here. which is a mother or female energy here. Okay. There's also, again, Libra, Taurus energy. But I can't take the Three of Pentacles away. The Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and working on something with somebody, a plan, a design. Um, and by doing this, they did not choose wisely by trusting this person and having patience. Hmm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. That was the breakthrough card, but it hit the floor. Hold on. You know I can't read it if it hit the floor. And I did say earlier this person was having a breakdown, a breakthrough. So this has changed. But I did say that this person is going to wait probably 9 more days, 9 more weeks. I don't think it's going to be 9 months, but who knows? No more possibilities. Remember, I also just said a eagle's view, a high point of view. No more possibilities, no more chances that this partnership or alliances is able to do, help, or to give. So I don't know if they reached out to somebody, maybe got food, money, a change of clothes, and hey, that's it. Now you have to choose wisely and find your own direction or go hang out in the woods or whatever you do, but I'm cutting ties. Okay? Yep, traveling. Now, this is the top of a mountain here. Okay? And you can't really see it, but that's a person walking a path on top of a mountain after climbing it. Let me put the tarot so we can close this out. This person allegedly also could have been very jealous. I don't know if the mother, look at her, had another lover or a lover. Okay, because before the first cut, it was the King of Pentacles to the lovers. And now it's the King of Pentacles to a tower. The end of fatherhood for this person. A something that was not stable. Their money, their livelihood, their housing, medical care, I don't know what it is. Support has ended, was ending. A divorce, separation, being kicked out. We all know what the tower is. Is either coming together or a breakup. Something that was not stable is crumbling or has crumbled down. It also is an intimate act. Um, it also is an unaliving. It can be. Um, it's a sudden shift. It's something that comes and happen out of nowhere. Tower moments. All right. We got Nine of Cups and concern energy. To the Seven of Pentacles. And the Death card. This person is trying to allegedly figure out if they're better gone than trying to turn themselves in. Because nobody is going to invest into this person. Like no type of help, no type of monetary help. So most likely it will be, like a court appointed attorney. Um, this person is not going to get forgiveness for this. I don't care how Christian they are, they're not. No, sir. Everything that they was trying to invest into to make things and people happy, it was not working. Or it was not working inside of their mind, allegedly. This also can be why the Nine of Cups is in concerned energy, which means that it wasn't being fulfilled. It was almost being fulfilled, but then something would shatter, or it would not totally get to that point of like a wish fulfillment. Something would not work out. No matter how much they did, this person, no, the seeds that they continued to plant and invest, they were waiting on a return of an investment. I don't know. This could have been about money, shelter, home, finances, retirement money, military pay, medical pay. I don't know. But whatever this is, this person was always seeming like they were getting triggered or let down to almost get into a tower moment, but then things would fail. And whatever this last thing was that they were about to do, attend, or something that they were about to happen for them, it didn't happen or come across quick enough before this episode happened. This person may, like I said, end up taking their own life here. Or this is going to be an unfortunate circumstance when this person is found, um, and the people that are approaching them may have to use brutal force. But like I told you, I hope so. That this person is actually captured. I hope that this person does not unalive their self. But hey, the wheel of fortune is here. The wheel has turned. And what you did, allegedly, um, like I said, with Jupiter being in the third house of Gemini, Jupiter does or will give the granting of a person's what they're thinking, an expansion. Remember, third house of Gemini is about courage, willpower, to finally make a decision and to take action. And if this is what this person is thinking, to unalive themselves, and Jupiter is there, that will be their outcome. But like Jupiter being in the third house for somebody who wants growth and expansion and wanting to learn and to teach and be positive, then Jupiter will grant that by being in third house of Gemini, giving that person courage and willpower and strength and tenacity, um, to be more abundant. What you think it will happen, what you put out, you will get back. What you do will come back to you. Hmm. But this person is ready to end this though. Seven of Pentacles to the Death card. And then the Death card is facing the Tower. With a Hangman. This person will be found out to be a traitor. That's what the Hangman is. That's what it stands for. Now, it could be also a shocking twist here that this person has a partner or allegedly an alliance. It was a third party or two more people that is involved into this situation. And this can be that this person may or may not get a chance to express that is two more people involved in this situation. I'm not quite sure because how can one person control three young girls to unalive them by themselves? So this person will get this enlightenment, which is like I already showed you the intuition here, to do whatever that they're already thinking about doing. I feel that they may also travel out farther to do this before they are found. We got two of wands in reverse. This person has made their decision, but they feel that now is not the time at this moment. Now, this could have been the patience, this card right here, associated with the Seven of Pentacles. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 days ago, this person had more patience to think about this, to delay this, or whatever. Okay? So I do feel within under 2 days, this may happen to this person. Because they're not going to continue to travel out far or farther. This person always also may be found due to trying to make a fire and somebody sees the light of the fire. But like I said, this person is hanging, can be literally, okay, but allegedly. But like I said, this person is up in the trees watching from a higher standpoint or high up in the mountains here. But this person has made a conclusive decision. Mm-hmm. It's no unchaining this person from this action allegedly that they have done. It's no other choice. It's nowhere else to go. It's nobody to ask for anything. The tower is done. Death is upon this person or will be. Yep. Loss of a family. Now, I don't know if this person had some type of controlling family or was this person allegedly had these type of addictions, obsession, um, very controlling, just being too much, doing too much. It all could have been mental. It also could have been sexual. It also could have been addictions. But the devil to the Ten of Pentacles, um, this person sabotaged this family, took from this family, also the extended family, these three young lives, robbed them of them having children and having a family one day, of their Ten of Pentacles becoming an adult. This also could have been over money and or life insurance or some type of money, especially with the Three of Pentacles here. some type of collaboration or alliance or some type of partnership. This also could have been money over child support or child support increase, or was about to get on it. Hmm. Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'm gonna go ahead and I do want to put one card on this Mr. DeVille here before I let you go. It don't really gave me all the information. If you could follow the read, you pretty much understand what has happened, what is going to happen, what is going to come out. You see there's self-interest. I wanted to clarify the Devil card here. Self-interest, stealth, something that's wrong, deceit, trap. Could have been a redhead involved in this. Um, Cunning, sly, and crafty. But how much money in the world could make somebody, even if you had a partner in crime, or two other people, to help allegedly this person with this? This is deceit, a trap, very cunning, sly, and think that they slick or crafty to be able to live in the woods, stay away, being also a fox, right? Foxes are found in the wilderness, in the woods. But this was all about self interest, on top of this person having a mental disease. But they know something is wrong. They know something is wrong with them mentally. I don't know if they have been diagnosed before, allegedly, but something that's wrong, clarifying this with this. So I don't know if these are voices. This person also is setting traps to catch foxes, beavers, turtles, rats, snakes, I don't know, any type of animal, to also eat them. So like I said, with the fire here on the tower, they could be trying to make a small fire to cook it. Or also with this Devil card here, they could be eating it raw and bloody. But they're going to get lazy and tired after a while of doing that. But I feel that this person, their fate, I see it, is to not be here anymore. So I don't know if it's going to be at their own hands or at the hands of whoever captures them. But there is a trap that is being set for this person. This also could be a redhead involved in this. You see the red here? And a redhead. And there's a lot of red all over this spread here. So this person may be sly and slick enough and cunning to avoid this trap that I feel the police is going to try and set for this person. But eventually this person is going to get lazy and tired and worn down. Now, if y'all see somebody come out in the news, or some type of family member or associate or friend of the family, and they got red hair, be suspicious. Look at there. Watch. Now, this could be a auburn color. People wear wigs. People dye their hair. Okay. Some people are natural redheads, but maybe turned their hair blonde. You'll be able to tell the difference. But it is somebody with red hair associated with this. I don't know what it is. I can't spend another hour on trying to figure it out. I mean, if I need to come back to it, I will. But I was looking for information. I mean, I can't give this information to the police because they're not going to believe me. Um, but I can dig more, not on camera, to really get information to pinpoint where this person is. But they're not too far from society, though, with these buildings here. They're not too far. Give me something on the tower. See there, a archer, another redhead. This is my Sag card. Um, and this is in reverse. Not carefully aiming, not on target, not pew-pewing, not the guy or gal, the go-to person, not being direct, not quick enough, not precise enough, not focusing enough, and not a matchmaker. This person is not focused as they was in the beginning around the May the 30th. Okay. And they're not being or will be very direct. So this is not going to be by pew pew or the weapon that does the pew pew. I feel that this will be self-inflicted some other type of way. Could be by water, as a drowning allegedly, and or hanging in some type of way. Yep, there go the children. Now all of this is alleged, but I'm not very comfortable with this Three of Pentacles, though I keep talking about it. So it's something about this Three of Pentacles where somebody else or two other people are involved or will be found out to be involved. This person that they're hunting for may not directly be the cause of everything, but is getting the blame because it's his children, his daughters. Okay? And we are talking about three little girls. Because again, there's two people coming out of this tower, but only one is on the manhunt, being manhunted. Only one person is being seen as the traitor, but I got a Three of Pentacles coming out. Also with a reverse Two of Wands here, where the other two people are not to be seen or found. But, you know, if I have to come back to this, look at there at the bottom of the deck, the Mind card in reverse. Another redhead. This person knows, a girlfriend, fiance, spouse, a love interest. Now we aren't talking about a man, but this is the third time I don't say something about this goddamn redhead girl here. Uh, she's all over. Now I don't know, of course, if these children are redheaded and it's coming through the reading. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave this just like this is in case I may want to come back to it tomorrow. because my ancestors will give me more information about what I've already pulled during the rest of the day as I go to sleep. So I'm not going to mess with the cards, and I'm going to come back to it, and my intuition will pick up on more things here, because there's a lot of red, but red also is the root chakra of red rum, aggression, chaos, resentment, hatred, bitterness. You know, the root is the lowest. Survival skills, okay, that this person is having to do right now. So it can be coming out as this red energy here, but it's a female around here that got red hair. And I don't know what or who it is or why. Could have been a lover when I first cut the deck to the King of Pentacles to the Lover card. And she got red hair too. And y'all know that this was at the bottom, at the top of the deck. This person also could have had a baby on the way, or wanted to have another child, or somebody was saying that they were pregnant and this person didn't want to have 4 kids to be responsible for. Maybe also alimony or something, allegedly. I don't know. But it's something about a redhead broad here, and I don't like it. So I know some of you were expecting a reading, but to me, this was more important. Um, because again, we're talking about a 9, 8, and a 5-year-old babies by the hands of a father, allegedly. And it's very disturbing. And it's been going on more than a week now. So, but the time for this is about to be up, though. Could be, like I said, another 2 to 6 days. But once Mars get into Leo, oh, this tower moment is going to happen. It's going to be this devil card and a tower moment. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one.